really entertaining, but now we'll see what happens. We're gonna see who's gonna take the win in this set right now. Who do you think is gonna win?
I think potentially, I don't know. Macheeete was really consistent, really popping off with the hammer on that Magyar. I didn't. I. But Simple though is very consistent on the Val, so I'm gonna lean over to the Simple side. But I don't know. Macheeete on the Magyar could be hard to overcome here.
Well, I always gotta counter you, Sen. So if
Yeah.
you go for Simple, I'm going for Macheeete. I'm rooting for him at this point, but we'll see. We'll see who takes the win here.
Yeah, we'll see who takes the win. Macheeete on the Magyar on the Greatsword, switching over to the hammer. I feel like he does favor the hammer more than the Greatsword, but Simple getting punished there on the Val. See who gets this first stock. A little bit slower pace than the previous games that we've seen, but it is progressing. Simple with the gauntlet down air on there as well. A second follow-up down air. We're gonna see who's gonna take this. Macheeete very low here, Reggie.
Yeah, Macheeete isn't looking too good. Yeah, definitely unbiased. Macheeete is holding on to his third stock, but he is pretty deep in the red. He manages to get a decent amount of damage against Simple to try to even it out before anything happens, but Simple does get that first stock against him. Already a little bit damaged. Simple still holds his third stock though.
Yeah, Gauntlets is so good, Veggie, especially on Simple. It's pretty wild.
Definitely.
Let's see here, Macheeete trying to find something here, but Simple is playing perfectly against Macheete's playstyle. Gets hit with a D-Light Snare there, almost takes him out, but oh, there it is. The beautiful recovery, perfect placement for Macheeete to get that first stock over on his side. Simple and Macheeete 2-2 in game 1 for the set.
Definitely. We'll see what happens right now. Simple isn't even moving. He's just waiting for that weapon spawn potentially.
He's meditating.
Yeah,
waiting.
just taking his time, you know.
There you go. Right. On the sword. We've seen a lot of gauntlets, Veggie, from Simple, but here we see Simple on the sword. Let's see how that well that does.
Right now, Simple holding on with his sword, seeing if he can get any more damage against Macheeete, but he is doing something here with the greatsword. They're playing both pretty well, but Simple does get that side sig in against Macheeete and has really good reads against him. So, is it gonna be enough?
Ooh, it was enough.
Wow.
It was enough right there.
Wow, that was enough. Definitely was. Right now, Macheeete only has one stock left, so he needs to be able to even it out right now. Simple does have a pretty full stock right now, and already getting even more damage against Macheeete with his final stock.
Yeah, Macheeete is on his final stock. Simple is playing a little bit more passive here, trying to analyze what Macheeete will do and punish effectively. So it's working. You know, we see Simple playing a little bit further back, waiting for his moment to strike and attack Macheeete, but Macheeete is stacking up more damage. I wonder if he'll be able to do enough though to come back from this game 1 of the set.
We'll see if it is enough, because Simple is playing the aggressive game right now, and it seems to work right now. Macheeete is really low in damage, but Macheeete is able to get a stock against Simple, trying to even it out, but it's looking a little bit unfortunate for him right now. He is really deep in the red right now, and Simple does hold that lead.
I'm calling. He's gonna side sig right here. Oh, never mind. He's Macheeete has he's a ton of defense. A ton of defense, like, saves him from a lot of these hits with the Magyar pick, but the damage is too much, I think, right now. Ooh, tries to go for that stall read. Tries to get a recovery, barely missing the timing on it. But Simple trying to get this last stock. Actually, oh my god, Simple's in almost red now. Basically red. Does Macheeete come back for this?
This is a potential I ate my words. Simple does get that final stock against him. It was looking pretty dangerously close at the end, but Simple did not give up. He said, no, I'm not letting that happen. Look how much damage as well. 699 damage. That is pretty significant. Wow, that is a lot of damage, and mostly from gauntlets. So looks like that was a really good play for him, playing Val there and it worked out for him. Really great choice by him. Played that really well.
He played it really well, but Macheeete also played pretty well. He barely came back from that. He made it a red versus red on last stocks there. So I don't know. Potentially, we've seen 2 game 5s in a row, I believe, and it's just I don't know. Veggie could potentially be another game 5 here. It just depends on how this game plays out. SimpLe in the lead of the set, 1-0. SimpLe with the sword as well, stacking a little bit more damage as you like. I don't know if you can notice, but the game this set is a lot slower than the previous games that we've streamed so far have been, and I think it is favoring SimpLe here in his playstyle.
Definitely. I was thinking about that. I was like, is it more passive plays? What's happening right now? But it is working out in SimpLe's favor, as you said. But Macheeete is not giving up right now. Still pretty even with the damage that's happening, but Macheeete does hold that weapon advantage, going crazy with the hammer.
Yeah, that D-Light side air is so forceful and does so much damage. One good combo from that closed them out. I wonder if the recovery would have killed there, but not too sure. Ground pound misses. Macheeete holding the control of the stage, both in red. SimpLe trying to get his way back in and gets that end light on sword. It's anybody's game again. Same situation on the left side, trying to come back, but gets hit with the recovery. Veggie, it's pretty close, but he gets the lead.
Yeah, he definitely Macheeete is pretty close to losing his stock as well, so he's got to get some damage in for it to be worth it right now. SimpLe is going pretty crazy with the gauntlets, though. We see what he can do with it, and it's dangerous. SimpLe gets that first stock against him and evens out the stocks.
It's fresh stocks across the board. 2 stocks versus 2, no damage, but SimpLe. I was gonna say you. SimpLe.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm like, wait,
you're in right now. You're playing against Macheeete. You're gonna swap in, substitute. SimpLe doing really good with the gauntlets right now. Macheeete is struggling to get back on stage, potentially getting nared. It's very fun to see a bunch of neutral areas on gauntlets off the side. It's pretty cool.
Look at that stage control by Macheeete. He is not giving up. He's not letting SimpLe get back on, but SimpLe does make it.
Pretty close. It is anybody's game here on the Looters quarter final for Macheeete and SimpLe, and we're kind of nearing the end of the tournament-ish. So we'll go over to the winner's side after this, I believe. Could be wrong, but winner's side. Beautiful side signature. Doesn't quite take out Macheeete. Not enough damage there, but I'm sure the next one will do the job.
Definitely looking in favor right now for SimpLe a little bit, but maybe not. Macheeete is so good with stage control. He's able to fend off SimpLe for a decent amount of time. Right now, SimpLe's got to pick up a weapon, and Macheeete is just weapon starving like there's no tomorrow, and gets that kill against SimpLe. Right now, SimpLe only has 1 stock left. He's got to even this out, otherwise it'll be pretty unfortunate for him.
Unfortunate for sure. Macheeete on the great sword on 2 stocks. SimpLe does have the lead for now, but if he doesn't get this game, it'll be even across the board, and I don't know, Macheeete could make it back to the winner's side. This is a fight to get back to that winner's side of the bracket, and it's looking like Macheeete might be able to even it out a lot quicker in this game.
It's definitely looking pretty good for SimpLe with that kill against Macheeete. So right now, it could go either way. SimpLe does have a bit of damage on him, but he's not giving up. He's going pretty aggressive with the gauntlets. So we'll see if he can combat Macheete's insane greatsword plays.
Yeah, it's pretty insane now. Beautiful side air. It's 1 stock. Even SimpLe still can come back from this. Beautiful gauntlet strings coming out as well. SimpLe wins this. It's a 2-0 of the set, which I'm sure Macheeete would not want. But we saw 2-0 earlier against Macheeete, and you know, he came back. Hyson came back from it. I mean, sorry, Jesser came back from the 3-0 to 2-0 there. So it's anything's possible for sure. Macheeete holding on. Ooh.
Nice. Okay, so right now, right now we got an even set over here. Macheeete did get a decent amount of damage, 628 damage there, and most of it was hammer this time. It actually wasn't even greatsword, which is pretty
Yeah.
surprising. But
He's putting in that work.
he did put in that work, but it was close. It was pretty close, but right now it is even in the set, so this is a either or situation. Who knows who's gonna take this win right now? They both have their weapons.
One stock against one in the last game. Now it's 1-1 in the set. It's very close. Either players on the side of the stage here. Small brawl haven. We'll see who gets this win and advantage. SimpLe on the gauntlets, favoring that for sure in this set against Macheeete. Getting these reads out as well. And great weapon start from him as well for the first stock.
Yeah, definitely looking pretty good right now for SimpLe. Especially when he has those gauntlets. He does go pretty crazy with them, but Macheeete is he's just something else with a greatsword. So we'll see if he can combat that right now.
Yep. SimpLe trying to get that early knockout, but a quick string from the greatsword can end SimpLe's first stock. Macheeete can't make it back on stage on that left side, and SimpLe has the lead currently in the match.
So unfortunate for Macheeete, he wasn't able to make it back, but he is not giving up right now. He does manage to get some damage against SimpLe with the hammer, trying to control the stage over here.
Yes. Let's see what SimpLe can do. It's dangerous on the side of the stage with hammer. A recovery from that hammer that grabs you will probably end SimpLe's life here, especially with that high damage count on him. A hammer, the side air on hammer doesn't quite do enough. SimpLe playing a little bit more aggressive this game, which is good to see, especially unarmed. But oh, beautiful D-light into the neutral air gets that first stock.
Yeah, it's actually pretty entertaining to see SimpLe's aggressive play here. It's just fun when you see that when they're just going at it, and SimpLe is not scared. You know, he's playing unarmed. It doesn't even bother him. Macheeete is doing pretty good with the weapon starving right now, and is managing to get a nice amount of damage against SimpLe. That was nearly a KO right there. But Macheeete is holding on the stage and gets that second stock off of SimpLe, which is pretty significant right now because Macheeete still has his second stock, only in the orange. So that's not bad for him.
Yeah, he's holding on to a lot of extra room there on the damage side. Macheeete with two stocks. SimpLe not looking too good here. Beautiful reads coming out from the greatsword as well. SimpLe making it back on stage with that end light, but it's still so dangerous for him. Macheeete is doing a lot of work here on that greatsword.
Yeah, there is a lot happening right now with the greatsword, and there it is. He gets that final stock against SimpLe, which is pretty wild. He does his damage, which is 529. He did a lot of damage there, and it was worth it. It paid off. It did well, and look at that. Look at that amount of damage he did with the greatsword this time around. I think last time he did more damage with the hammer, but it just shows you that Macheeete is able to switch it up. He's not dependent on one specific weapon, which is really nice to see.
Yeah, super flexible from the hammer or the greatsword, still sticking on that Magyar. Macheeete is proving that he knows what he's doing in these sets, in these games, and it's showing off very well against SimpLe here. Moving forward, I think we're getting into our game 4 of the match. So I don't know. It could be it could be anyone's game. It could be evened out from SimpLe here if SimpLe does win. But Macheeete is in the lead, and Veggie, it looks like SimpLe switched his character in this game.
Yeah, I'm noticing a pattern here where a lot of players are switching to Kaya. But is that the move? Is it the move? Who knows?
Is it the move? Is it the move? Who knows? It's the Impala effect. Just kidding.
Do we think it's the Impala effect? You know, Kaya actually got nerfed, so I'm pretty surprised how many people are choosing Kaya for these.
True. Very true. But they feel confident and comfortable with the Kaya pick. I'm sure it's gonna do well for SimpLe here, but you know, it's not going too good. Probably not what SimpLe expected against this matchup with Macheeete. He's on the spear now, but he's in the red. against him, and that's an easy 1-2 combo right there. D-Light Sarah gets that first stock off of SimpLe, and it's looking like a very favorable game for Macheeete at this moment.
Mm-hmm. I bet now you're questioning your predictions, right? Sen, but
Yeah.
I'm holding on. I'm feeling pretty confident right now. But SimpLe might be able to bring it back. Just like the way he plays with the bow is just incredible. He might be able to even this out here. We'll see.
Yeah, he could even this out. He's going for the side air as well. SimpLe grabbing that recovery on the bow, holding onto that bow actually a lot longer than I thought he would, and he's putting work. D-Light recovery, or D-Light then Light right there. Doing a lot of work. He needs to get this first stock from Macheeete soon. He's taking too much damage on the greatsword, and it could be very bad if he could potentially lose the second stock too. And he, no, he can come back.
He's nearly able to come back. I don't know how he did it, but SimpLe is back on stage, still pretty low in health, both of them. And SimpLe gets that first stock against Macheeete, but he still has long ways to go right now because SimpLe could lose his second stock very easily right now, and I'm sure he's aware of that. So he's going pretty aggressive with the spear.
Not looking too good though for SimpLe. He needs to put a lot of work in against Macheeete with this Kaya to even it out. And again, like, he loses that stock, it's not looking too hot for him. It's potentially Macheete's game in the set, but we can't count him out, you know. But you know, the Kaya pick might have not been the best thing for him there.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Definitely, especially when you switch up in the middle of a set, it's always so risky to do something like that, and it just depends if it's going to pay off or not. He was feeling, I believe, a little bit more confident with the Val pick until he switched over to Kaya. But right now, Macheeete is holding a bit of a lead right now. It is going pretty well with him with the greatsword, and SimpLe manages to bring it back around with that move right there. And SimpLe does have a lot of damage on him, but he might be able to bring it back. Macheeete
might be able to bring it back. Yeah, it's crazy. Yo, he got the read, he got the chase dodge read against SimpLe there, but Macheeete almost getting that stock. It's so dangerous for SimpLe here. Beautiful bow ground pound earlier to get that secure knockout, but SimpLe's gotta put a lot of work in, Veggie, to even this out.
Oh, SimpLe's trying to get back onto stage. This is it. He needs to get it right now. Otherwise, it's not gonna. It's over for him. He has to. Macheeete is trying to finish it off right here and now. SimpLe is not giving up, but they're both pretty red right now. Macheeete has to get some.
Look at a desig.
Oh, SimpLe manages to de-weapon him, but Macheeete is feeling pretty confident. Might not even need a weapon.
It's so nerve-wracking right now.
Oh my gosh.
Anybody's game.
SimpLe is weapon starving. He's weapon starving. He is not giving up right now. Macheeete has to do something here. Otherwise, it is too late. SimpLe is so good at these recoveries right now.
Nice dodge. Yo, it's crazy. I'm shit.
Oh my gosh. The weapon starving that SimpLe has been doing is working wonders right now. Macheeete drops his weapon right now. SimpLe is just flying all over the map.
What's happening?
It's going pretty crazy right now. Another weapon star. Oh my gosh.
It's anybody's game.
It's really crazy. And Macheeete gets that final stock against him and wins the set. Wow. No, that's just crazy. You know,
I was so nervous.
SimpLe was so close to getting that stock against him, especially with the amount of weapon starves and throws that he was dancing around on the map board.
I know.
But Macheeete was not giving up. He was like, nah, I'm winning this. And he gets there.
Wild.
That was just crazy. Wow.
That was exciting to watch. Literally, I was on my toes. I could feel the nerves. Like, it was so intense. It was SimpLe's tourney stock, and he did get eliminated, but could have potentially easily been to a game 5 there. But Macheeete came out on top with the Magyar. Congratulations to him. He's moving forward to fight Acno in the next future match.